homering last time up. Gets one on it. Delivers a sinker. Been his primary pitch. That ball went on the walkabout. Keeps the lights on. It's a strikeout for the second half here. Alex Bregman parades to the plate thanks to his P5 status. Fights it off. The count is 0-2. Fly ball to right. Singleton gets there. He's under. Brings it in. And that's out number 2. Salvador Perez comes to the plate here in ranked season. Launched a new satellite into orbit last time up. Zips a fastball, but off target. Hits it hard to third. Play made, and that ends the inning. That wraps up the top of the third. Bottom of the order coming up. Welcome back. It's sunny here in Denver, and you can't ask for a better day for some Diamond Dynasty baseball. Jorge Posada leads off with his team playing from behind. That could have gone worse. Two strikes and no balls. Scoreboard must be giving you some confidence. Swing and a miss. Had him out front. Strikeout. Now representing the breakout series at the dish, Ken Singleton. Here's the pitch. Stays with it, foul. Swings through that one, and it's a strikeout. Sean Figgy ready to test his timing for the first time today. Don't want him on base with that speed. That is Feta up in the zone. Fly ball to left. Ramirez moves under this one. Squeezing it. That's the third out. 9. Miguel Cabrera leads off the inning. He singled to right in his first at bat. This one smashed down the right field line. And that's a foul ball. Misses the zone for a ball. Here comes a 1-2. Fly ball, right center field. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Jose Ramirez. That's foul. Ramirez hits it foul. Not your pitch. Fooled by Arrieta. That's a strikeout. Jimmy Rollins freshly dealt to the plate. Popped up left center field. Soto not holding back. Makes the catch. That's the third. Ellie Dela gets us going in this frame. Hard hit down the line and left. And that will drop foul. Here's the pitch. Can't connect with the off-speed pitch that missed the zone. Swings and makes good contact. It's a leadoff single, and they get a base runner here in the fourth. Jones comes up following the leadoff base hit from Ellie De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Starts with the ball. Splash. De La Cruz takes off for second.
Ball 2.
Save. And he easily steals the bag. Kicks and delivers. A base hit. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Miguel Cabrera at the dish with runners at the corners. Butter. Fastball for a strike, and I would throw that again in this spot. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. And no advancement on the bases. The righty kicks and delivers. Foul. Center field, the ball for him. Ellie is home. It's 7-1, and that makes it 3 hits in this inning for this offense. Juan Soto next to hit after the RBI single. Grounded out to second. His first time. Goes with the fastball. That's been his go-to pitch to start an at-bat. 1-1 now. Goes back to the changeup. Tried to check, but went around. You got the K. Now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Cutter lands in the zone for a strike. Misses with the changeup. Pulls the string for a strike. Changeup misses the zone. Swung on and lifted to second. Rollins parked under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 gone now, and he won't go for third. Stays put in second with 2 away. Freddie Freeman's due up, 0 for 1. Grounded out to first in his last time at bat, and that's slice foul. Ripped on a line. And makes the play, and that's out the third. So they get a run in the inning, but still. Welcome back to Coors Field. Troy Tulowitzki leads off with a nice lead in the game. 1-0 the count. Drills one perfectly. Extra bases in the cards here. He turns for second. And it's a leadoff double as they look to keep pulling away. Albert Pujols ready to swing it for the runner on second. Puts the slurve in play. Figgins calling for it. Tulowitzki tags from second. Puts the tag on the bag, and it's a double play. Chipper Jones up now with the bases empty thanks to some defensive teamwork. Thankfully, he didn't swing at that. In the zone. Here comes the 1-2. Fly ball left center field. Running to the out. Holds it in. Hitting over the seat. Back here in a 6-run game. Jorge Posada leads things off and down by 6. Struck out against a changeup in his previous at-bat. Someone left the oven on. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Ken Singleton in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Oh, 2, the pitch. Chase that pitch like it was the last slice of pizza. Sean Biggie shuffles into the box. Flied out his first time up. The one, the kick, the pitch. Trying to bunt his way on. A perfect bunt. No one was going to get to that one. Ellie with a runner on first. Swung on, hit hard to center. Rollins glamping under. Brings it in. Gets him easily, and it ends the inning. Time to check out the view. Ketel Marte leads off the top of the sixth. The sinker led to a strikeout last time up. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab, one away. Alex Bregman ready to go, and we're looking at a parallel 5 card in the box here. Stays with the sinker, fouls it away. Here's the 0-2. Stays with the slider and fouls it off with 2 strikes. That's no good. Gets a piece of the changeup with 2 strikes. Extends the at-bat. Goes with the sinker. We've seen it 3 times now. Sends this one soaring. Long gone. Perfect homer. It had the distance from the start. A no-doubt blast. The long ball continues to be a story in this one. That's their 4th home run as a team. Salvador Perez comes to the plate now following the solo home run in the other batter's box. Swings, and this one is smashed. Plenty of room for extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Now batting for the Dominican Republic.
Cabrera steps up with a chance to score the runner from second. Among the best in power, this card excels against righty. 0-1 to start. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. Early bird special. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Whips it to second. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second with 2 down. Splitter is fouled to stay alive. Skips up some dust. Runner holds tight. Count moves to 2-2. Gets a piece of the cutter to stay in. Not done yet. On the ground at first. Takes it himself to the bag, and that's out number 3. That wraps up the top of the 6th. Back in the flat. Stay tuned. Chipper Jones is the leadoff hitter this inning. Swings. It's a ground ball to second. Marte throws to first. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Biggie up now. Debuted with the Marlins in 2003, the same year they won the World Series. In the air, headed to right. Pujols waiting for it. Makes the grab, 2 down. Here's Juan Soto at the plate now. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Perez settling under it. Pulls it in to end the inning. That was a quick frame. Back here in Denver, Jimmy Rollins steps in the box to start the seventh. On the ground, hits it. Finds its way through, base hit. A base runner to start the inning. Gotta feel good about that. Troy Tulowitzki in the box with a runner on first. 1-0 to start. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go for first. And that's a stolen base, not even close. The 1-1 now. Fires a fastball, but misses the zone. Swings into ground ball to third. Keeps it fair. The run comes in from second, and it's an 8-run lead. Pujols at the dish with a runner on first. You know, if you keep scoring, we might just go home early. Swings. It's a ground ball to third. Keeps it inside the chalk. Fair ball. Put the ball in play with 2 strikes, and it paid off. Solid work. Chipper Jones up now with runners at first and second. Found the target to start the AB. That pitch must have been real. Ketel Marte comes up here in the seventh. Can't connect with a breaking ball that missed the zone. Now there's a bullet down the line, but that's a foul ball. Dominican Republic, 2 runners on. Goes back to the slider. And a base hit laced into right. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded, only 1 away. Alex Bregman steps in. It's hit, and this should be deep enough to score the run. Tulowitzki tags from third. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. Salvador Perez at the dish with runners at the corners. On a line. He's got it, and that'll win the inning. It's stretch time from Coors Field. Stepping aside. Back here in a 9-run game. What do you guys feel like talking about? Francisco Lindor gets lead off this inning. Early swing, foul. Gets Wood on it. One ball, that's 2 strikes to count. Fly ball center field. Rollins camps under it. Can of corn. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate. Hit hard to short. On the run, throw to first. And 2 away. Now we see Jorge Posada. Swing and a miss. He was late. The 0-2. Strike 3. Inning over. Miguel Cabrera. Come on. Jimmy Rollins, Hoyt. And ready, and we're set for launch. Powers one deep. Gonna need a trampoline. That and just like that, we are underway. The first pitch of the game delivers a home run. Buckle up for this one, kids. Troy Tulowitzki comes to the plate after the leadoff home. Front foot, heavy. Late with the swing there. Not finished yet. Swings, puts it on the ground to second. Marte throws to first. And now 1 away. Check out this card, just casually strolling to the plate as a red diamond. Pujols in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Puts it on the ground to second. Sends it to first. Pujols retired. Chipper Jones strolls to the dish to square off against a member of the standout series. Delivers a cutter out of the zone. Fly ball center field. Figgins moves under this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That's out number 3. Stick around. More Diamond Dynasty action coming up. Michael King, the starter for the visitors. Leading one of the most complete arsenals in the game. This is ace-level stuff in your hands. Sean Figgins in the box, ready to get things going here in the bottom of the first. On the ground up the middle. Fires to first on the run. One gone now. Troy Tulowitzki prepares to swing as a parallel 5 card. Now, I know you put a lot of work into this card, so let's see it pay off. You don't want to see this guy on base. He'll just keep you busy. Swings, it's a ground ball to third. And foul ball. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. And that's strikeout number 1. Ketel Marte facing the starter for the first time. Let's see what kind of feel he has early on. Swings. Wait, did he go? It's a ball. They rule it wasn't a swing. And a foul ball. King missed the zone. Ground ball hit to Ketel Marte. Jump throw. Nicely done for the out. An absolute. Back here in a 1-run game. Ketel Marte hits leadoff this inning. Fights it off. Cutter in the air. Singleton camping under it. Brings it in. And one away in the second as they get the leadoff hitter. Alex Bregman is the batter now. In the air to left center. Pujols, legs churning. Squeezes it. Now 2 away. Salvador Perez strolls to the plate for the first time today. Looking for a strong start. Fouls it off. 0-2 the count now. Delivers a ball. Goes back to the splitter. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. That at bat could have gone either way, but you came out on top. Miguel Cabrera at the dish with a runner on first. Lifted in the air to center. Figgins on the move. Makes the catch. Third out, and that ends the frame. The Rays. Yordan Alvarez hits leadoff this frame. Kicking. The pitch. The sweeper misses for a ball. That's a swing and a strikeout. No appeal needed. Albert Pujols up now. Originally from the Dominican Republic, Albert became a U.S. citizen in 2007. Delivers a strike with a fastball. Throws one in the dirt. Ground ball is short. Tulowitzki handles it. And now 2 away. Here's Jazz Chisholm Jr. injuries, please. On the ground to first. He takes care of it himself, and that does it for the inning. Jose Ramirez gets us going this inning. Slider in the air. Figgins settling under it. Brings it in, and one away in the top of the third.
Now batting for the Dominican Republic, center fielder Jimmy Rollins.
Righty sets, kicks, fires. That makes it 0-2. Cutter misses the target. The standout series that strikeout. Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. Popped up to right. Freeman drifting under it. Makes the catch. Inning over. Sanchez. Ken Singleton is the leadoff hitter this inning. First pitch misses for a ball. Fouls it off. No complaints here, Blue. Hit hard to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Freddie Freeman gets his first at bat here in the third. Misses the plate with pitch number 1. A pair of sinkers to start the at-bat, and both missed. Line, but caught for the out. Nice. Jorge Posada steps in. Doesn't connect. He was late. Energy drink stuff. Blasted. That sounded like a perfect shot from here. Sends it way out. Long gone. The breaking ball wasn't fooling him. Sean Figgins hopes to keep the momentum going after the game-tying home. Swings and it's ripped up the middle. A base hit. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Troy Tulowitzki in the box with a runner on first. 0 for 1, looking to change that here. Lights it away. Ripped on the ground to second. Out with room to spare. We're all tied up at 1 as we march on in this one. Albert Pujols gets us going in this frame. Started to swing, and they call it a swing. The wind of the pitch. Swings, hits a ground ball up the middle. A base hit. Red diamonds are a ball player's best friend. Chipper Jones peacocks to the plate as a parallel 5 card. He's 0 for 1 after flying out in his first at bat. Tulowitzki flips to second. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Ketel Marte ready to go after watching the defense pick up 2 quick outs. Went with the cutter. Not uncommon for him to start an at bat with that pitch. 1-1 the count. Fly ball left center. Racing hard to the gap. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Sanchez enjoys a clean inning without any runs. Welcome back. Nothing separating these teams at the moment. Ketel Marte ready to roll. Hitless in his first trip to the plate. Kicks and delivers. And there's a hit. Alvarez will try to keep the momentum going after the leadoff hit from Marte. First pitch in for a strike, and that's been the pattern. On the ground, right side, 4, 6, 3, and they've turned the double play. Albert Pujols ready to swing after they record a quick pair of outs. Grounded out his first time up, hoping to do a little more damage this time around. Close game here in Diamond Dynasty. Goes with the sinker, relying on that pitch more than any other. Sweeper misses the zone. King connects in the zone. Delivers a sinker. Gone to it 3 times in this matchup. In the air to right. Pujols on the run to his left. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 4 innings. Alex Bregman steps in the box to start the 5th. Hits it on the ground to short. Tulowitzki over to pick it up. Throw to Freeman for the out. Perez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Pounds one deep. Back at the track. It bangs off the top of the wall. The relay throw, and he's out trying for 2. Here's the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera. Stays with it, foul. Strike 3. Welcome back. We have a good one for you. This game is all tied up. Jazz Chisholm Jr. at the plate, leading things off here in the bottom of the 5th. Came up empty first time up, 0 for 1. Chisholm grounds out. Ken Singleton at the plate now, and that's strike 1. Swung on and driven deep. Good hang time. It's caught right at the warning track. Freddie Freeman comes to the plate. 0 for 1, looking for a hit here. Hit hard to center field. Rollins under it. Hauls it in. That ends the inning. So we head to the 6th. Stay tuned. Back here in a tie game. Anibal Sanchez takes the mound of the 6th here in a close game. Everything to play for in this one. Ramirez hitting lead off, and he looks at ball 1. Posada right there for it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. So up next to the dish, Jimmy Rollins. Count is 0-1. Cutter connects. Figgins really going for it. Hauls it in, 2 away. Troy Tulowitzki strolls to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. Fouled away. That's not your pitch, clearly. Skips up some dust.
Aquí en un juego, ya tú sabes, vamos a ver aquí.
Swing and a miss. He was late. On the ground to Jazz. That ends the free. We head to the bottom of the sixth. More to come in the world of DD. Jorge Posada ready to start this inning. Sent one to a different zip code earlier. Connects and hammers one to right. Pujols waiting on it. Brings it in. Leadoff hitter retired in the sixth. Getting ready to hit, Sean Figgins. On a line towards center. And a superb diving catch. Troy Tulowitzki in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball up the middle, and that's into center for a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. And now, Ketel Marte. Gets the bat to it, but foul. Hit hard on the ground to first. Play made, and that ends the inning. We hit. Albert Pujols steps in the box to start the seventh here in a close game. Swung on and crushed. Running out of room. It bounces off the wall. And the potential go-ahead run puts on the brakes at second. Chipper Jones ready to go with the go-ahead run in scoring position. Foul ball. Now a check swing, but he held up. Went with the slider, but misses.
Diablo, mano.
Posada under this one. Hauls it in for the out. Next up here at the seventh, Ketel Marte. Into center field, that falls for a hit. Around third, here's the throw to the plate. In there, he scores. Alex Bregman comes to the plate now after they took the lead in a big-time spot in this game. First pitch is a strike. That's in the dirt. Ball and a strike now as the runner holds. Tight matchup in ranked seasons.
Okay.
Now in a two-strike hold. Scuffing it up. Ground ball to second. Marte fields it clean. Two gone now. Salvador Perez in the box with a runner at third. Marte collects it. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. They score a run in the frame, and now they have the lead.
¿Cómo fue?